So you're probably like me. You've decided to install a wideband into your car. You've picked one up. I've picked up this one from AEM right here. I've decided to install it. The biggest challenge is going to be, it's not installing or wiring the air to fuel ratio meter. It's going to be installing the oxygen sensor, or the wideband oxygen sensor in the exhaust. So there's two options when you're installing your oxygen sensor in the car. First, you can use the clamp-on type to put the oxygen sensor in the exhaust. It works. It's a simple design where all you really have to do is drill a hole in the exhaust tube itself, the exhaust pipe, and then you put the clamp on, you put a gasket underneath it, and then you snug it up. These come in a wide range of sizes, from everything down to 1.5 inch, probably lower, all the way up to 3 inch. They work, and they can work well. So of the two options, pipe clamp is relatively simple and straightforward. For this, all you have to really do is drill a hole in the tube that's about 7/8 so that this fits over. You're going to have a gasket that goes in between this and the pipe on the inside, and then you're going to tighten here, and then you get a full easy setup that requires no welding. So this works. I mean, for me it's not ideal, but it will work in the car, and they typically don't leak. The other option is you can have the exhaust bung welded in. To put either way, you're going to need to take the exhaust off. So when you take the exhaust off, you have an option. The easy way is going to be to drill a hole, clamp it. The harder way, and you might not have the right tools for, it's going to be to weld the bung in the exhaust. Both have their pros and cons. Most new oxygen sensors you're going to buy come with the bung that you need to weld it in. So all you really need to do is follow the instructions and put it together. I've experimented with both options. I've looked at the first option, which is clamping it together. It's a it can be a permanent option, but one of the things you need to be aware of is you're going to have a gasket there. It's probably potentially going to leak over time, maybe not. A lot of people have good options with them. It's not a permanent solution by the fact that it can be removed, as if you're going to be welding into the exhaust. It's going to be a permanent solution. When looking at my preferred choice, on my cars here, what I'm going to choose is the welded option, as you can tell, because I have this welded and ready to go in. I've tried the option where you're going to have the clamp. It works, but over time I was worried about the exhaust gasket going bad. With the weld, you don't have to worry about it going bad. It's always going to be good. Let me know below in the comments what you're going to choose and why you're going to choose it. Thanks for tuning in today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you next time.